Hey guys, welcome back to Active Football. Arsenal, Manchester City are into the next round in the Champions League. Manchester United bar out with Newcastle United. Manchester United, a whole lot said it's a disgrace that they are out of Europe. Do you agree with those assessments, or would you say injuries played a whole lot to your key in not qualifying for the Champions League?
I will actually go with the two words. I will agree with it's an embarrassing going out and injury also setting. But in football, injury is not an excuse because you have a score. When it comes to Manchester United, it's so disgraceful that in that group you couldn't even go to Europa. So I'm not really happy. But it is what it is. The deal has already been done.
Yeah.
So considering the instability in the team, today you win, you lose and lose.
Yeah, would you accept that the media is playing a role in Manchester United underperformance?
Yes, honestly, because I think the media, I think they make more money when it comes to Manchester United because everybody wants to hear bad news from Manchester United. So I think it is one of it. So I think media are actually not really helping us. And that's why Eric Tahan banned most of these British media from coming to Man U and his press conference. So I think the media is now actually helping them because Newcastle are also the same fate we are, but nobody is talking about them. They have more injury than them, but nobody is talking about them. But because it's Manchester United and you see things not going well. I'm not saying that we are doing well, but on a normal day, at least we are supposed to make at least if it were at least a Europa. But the media has made it clear that as if we are the only team that went out of Europe, so which is not supposed to be so.
Yeah, over to you. The Chelsea fans are happy. I don't know if you are happy Manchester United are out, but a whole lot of Chelsea fan base are really happy that Manchester United disgraced themselves out of the Champions League.
I cannot be happy that Manchester United are out of the Champions League because even my club did not go to.
You are not biased.
Yes, I'm not biased fan. The reason why I'm angry at Manchester United, that group is one of the cheapest groups in Champions League. Copenhagen, Galatasaray, and Bayern Munich. Even if Manchester United cannot win Bayern Munich, what about Copenhagen and Galatasaray? I was expecting Manchester United, even if they didn't win Bayern, at least Copenhagen, at least they could have qualified with Copenhagen and Galatasaray. Even if they didn't qualify to another 16 Champions League, but at least Europa. I don't know, they ended at the last. It doesn't make sense. As the caliber of Manchester United as a club, it doesn't make sense at all.
Do you agree with him? He just made mention that was the cheapest group in the Champions League and that you should have qualified.
I don't think it's really one of the cheapest. Baka is also in one of the cheapest groups.
No. I disagree.
Baka is also in one of the
I disagree. If you go to Champions League statistic, FC Porto is there. FC Porto is bigger than Copenhagen and Galatasaray. You cannot compare FC Porto with Galatasaray and Copenhagen. So I disagree.
So what I'm trying to say is that when I say in cheap, I'm talking about present performance.
Okay.
Because these teams now, this Baka team, I think most of the players are underperforming. Most of the clubs are underperforming. Same like why in Manchester United group we have that Copenhagen are quite informed, both the domestic and Champions League. You see the side of Galatasaray. And bad enough for us. I think the only two matches we didn't get red card, which we lost against Bayern and one against Copenhagen, which is the 1-0, which I never said. But in a fair assessment, I think we didn't play well. But I don't know why. I think Manchester United are quite unlucky because I can't see anything we really played bad in that game. We almost won the game apart from this last match we played. We had one big game. At the end of the day, we can't even get a draw.
Yeah, because of time, we'll not dwell on this argument. Where do you see Arsenal heading into the Champions League knockout? Would they actually go all the way, or where do you see them stopping?
I don't know right now because round of 16 brings it to another dimension of games. I don't know who.
Are they forced to be reckoned?
As it stands now, anything that Arsenal is going to play in round of 16, I think Arsenal is going to stand with him. Even if they give them the like of Dortmund, I think Arsenal will eliminate Dortmund. Okay, Arsenal will not play Dortmund because Dortmund ended first.
Yes,
I think they will get the likes of PSG, Inter Milan, so all those things. If Arsenal play PSG, I think Arsenal will eliminate PSG, but Inter Milan is going to be a very difficult task for them. Inter Milan is organized. So I think Arsenal is going to meet a strong team in round of 16. I'm certain.
Okay. Okay, because of time, we'll run away from there. There actually is a new UEFA Champions League format. Would actually be kicking off from next season's UEFA Champions League. That format will be discussed about later on the show. A quick one. I think Girona are making the waves in La Liga. They are actually the top of La Liga and are actually emphatically beating FC Barcelona at home. And also, there is a linkage with Manchester City owning the club. Are you seeing some transgendering of football moving from Pep Guardiola academic into Girona, and you see Girona going all the way?
Uh, uh, that's one thing I said about Girona. This thing that people are not saying. People say that at the end of the day, they will not enter for. They will do like this. But I tell you, that is enough. If you have watched Girona and the kind of football they play, you know that these people are out to play football.
Yeah.
They are committed and they are competent to play football. Against Barcelona last time they defeated back at Camp Nou. That is where I know that these people are ready to win the La Liga. Going to Camp Nou, scoring back at 4 goals in Camp Nou to show how serious and how determined this team are. Those people, they have a lot of chances. They could have buried Barcelona 7-1, 7-2, 6 something. I don't know. They came there scoring 4 goals. This shows that they are ready to win the La Liga.
Okay. Do you agree with him because Girona have been the spark of La Liga?
Well,
Just like Aston
I
Villa.
actually agree with him. This is something Leicester did in 2014, 2015 season. So I think this is one of it. When you don't expect much of this underdog, as most of us have been saying, is it not Girona? When that got the draw, but with what I'm seeing, for them beating Barcelona 4-2 away from away, so I think it's a statement to Madrid that these guys they didn't come here this way to play. So I think if they continue with this one, I hope they keep continuing with this one. I think I see them competing for the title.
Yeah. Their mouth-watering clash in the EPL, starting from today, Nottingham Forest will be hosting Tottenham Hotspur, who seems to have picked their form back. Do you see Tottenham Hotspur still in a win away from home?
Well, it's a difficult game. There's something about Nottingham Forest at Community Stadium, so it won't be an easy game for them. But I think Tottenham is going to win it, but I don't see a very
big margin. Do you agree with that prediction?
Yes, I will go with Tottenham because what they played against because if they will perform
It's
something. But for one thing about being at away, especially at a community side, as you just mentioned, is a very difficult ground. So if Tottenham will still put the same performance they did against Newcastle, I see them beating Nottingham Forest.
Okay, though I go against your predictions. I see Nottingham Forest taking a home victory there. Chelsea FC will be hosting Sheffield United. Chelsea have been underperforming, playing good well, but missing a whole lot of their chances. What is really happening in Chelsea? Your manager said you need reinforcement in the window. What is really Chelsea problem one, and what is your prediction?
As it stands now, I don't know whether if I'm seeing Chelsea or I'm seeing Che because I'm not even seeing the Chelsea inside there anymore. Because when you expect this thing to perform, they'll go there, they'll play rubbish and come back. So even just playing the lowest team now, I cannot even guarantee them 100% winning anymore. So even the Stamford Bridge, anybody comes there and win there. So I know that everybody is expecting them to beat Sheffield. I know that you see them struggling with Sheffield. So I cannot even predict that much because right now I don't know what is happening to my club anymore.
Yeah. Do you agree with some section of the fans who feel he should be given a lot of time because it's a process, as also was done in Arsenal?
If it's for me, if I'm owner of Chelsea, I'm a member of the board. I don't think so. There's any need of signing Pochettino. Pochettino have not done anything. If you what to say has been doing, since they've been playing very good well than last season that we are not playing anything. But this year they're playing well. Their main problem is to convert their chances. If they start converting their chances, I think they'll be getting results. But if this my main concern about Pochettino is that you see that Jackson is not scoring goals. He has missed a lot of chances. I don't know if they are still playing him. Why not change another player like Guardiola? There's no need to play number 9 in the mid. He can use everybody as a midfielder. Let them play the football before you know they can score. But if everybody is focusing on Jackson and is making a lot of chances, at the end of the day, he doesn't score. The club loses. So I think
so you don't have a final prediction for Chelsea?
I cannot predict the game. I cannot predict them.
What's your prediction?
I won't want Chelsea to lose 3 straight games because it's a bad image for the club, a big club like that. I think a narrow win for them will be okay. And Sheffield United, if you haven't played against them, you think they are very easy. So Chelsea should just go there. Well, the only problem I have with Chelsea, I think that midfield is not organized. I think it's right time for
Casado to step up because it's not living up to expectation.
Either you should drop Casado or drop Enzo, but I knew all that he's not going to drop Enzo for Casado, but you should just try another midfield partnership. This same thing will happen either season when Mount, Casemiro, Bruno we are playing. The three were not compatible, so they have to introduce Eriksen. Then match was now coming from the bench. So I think it's something a right time for Pochettino to work on that midfield. The only good thing about that midfielder is Carragher, and if Carragher should go injury now, which nobody is praying for, it's going to be even worse than what we see. But I see Chelsea getting at least a point in that game. I don't see them losing the game.
Okay, there's also a mouth-watering clash. Crystal Palace always seems difficult for Manchester City. They always have a classic game. Manchester City will be hosting Crystal Palace. What's your prediction?
I think Manchester City is going to beat them by 3-1.
Did you agree?
I don't think that game will be easy for Pep Guardiola, considering what he's playing so far. Let's each game comes with its own
different.
So I think that game is a quite tight game for Pep Guardiola because he has always struggled to beat Crystal Palace. So I think he's going to win the game, but I think
you'll find it difficult.
Yeah, it won't be that as it will be as maybe another win for the way they won Luton last week.
Okay. Okay, I also see Man City trying to win, and if they cannot win, I give Crystal Palace a draw. Bournemouth will be hosting Luton Town. Bournemouth home win for me. What's your prediction?
Bournemouth, I think that Bournemouth is going to win Luton, but it's not going to be an easy game because both of them have the same similar stadium. Luton Town and Bournemouth stadium is almost similar thing. So I think it's going to be a difficult game, but Bournemouth will beat them.
Do you agree?
Bournemouth is, I think they are Madrid from.
Yeah, they're Madrid.
They have won their
five games. They have won 4.
So I think the only reason why they gave it to manager of the month last month for Etihad because he didn't lose any match. Then he lost. So I think with the performance they put in Old Trafford, it was fantastic. Even though they didn't possess most of the ball, but football is all about goals. The higher you score, the points you got. So I think he's going to win the game. I think Bournemouth is going to win the game comfortably.
Okay, Newcastle United will be hosting Fulham. Do you agree that Newcastle United might come back, or do you see Fulham showing a surprise at Newcastle?
Well, Newcastle, I think injuries kind of being affected them this season. So I think that game will be a very difficult game for them. So I think I'm giving the win for Fulham.
Okay, no, Newcastle is at home. Fulham is at home.
I'm giving a away win for Fulham
because they really look good in form. Do you agree with that prediction?
I don't think so. I know that Fulham have won their 2 matches, scoring 10 goals, while keeping a 2 clean sheet. That game is in Newcastle at St James Park. So I don't think that Fulham is going to win that game because I noticed Newcastle last game, some of the players are back from injury. Callum Wilson is back, so some of the key players are back from injury, and the Longstaff is also back. That game is going to be a difficult game, and I think they lost heavily last time to Tottenham at 4 goals, and they're out of Champions League. So I think they will bounce back from that game. I see them winning 4.
Okay, the last game we have on Saturday, Burnley will be hosting Everton. Everton seems rejuvenated after beating Chelsea. Because we do not have a whole lot of analysis to do on that. Do you see Everton defeating Burnley at home?
That day Sam Dyche at Stockmore, and Sam Dyche coming back to his former side. It's going to be a very difficult day for him because the company will have to stand up on that game. Yes, and him too as a former Burnley manager. So he would like to show them that sacking me was a mistake.
Yeah.
I think that game is going to be very difficult for Burnley. Yes, I will go for Everton.
Okay. Do you agree with him?
Yeah, I'll go for Everton.
Yeah, I also see Everton winning after emphatically destroying Chelsea at Goodison Park.
Over
to the Sunday kickoff, where we have, I don't know how to call them, is it title pretenders or title challengers? Because as much as I have faith in Arsenal, I don't know what is happening with Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal will be hosting Brighton. What's your prediction?
There's no Brighton plays football. That game, I can't give Arsenal. Like Arsenal is going to trust Brighton. Never. I can never say that. I know Brighton has been my second team. Brighton and Aston have been my 2 best teams in Premier League. I love them so much, especially Roberto De Zerbi. So that game, I don't think Arsenal is going to win that game.
So what's your prediction?
I think that game is something for a draw or Brighton will win Arsenal.
Do you agree, or what's your prediction?
Well, I think it is Emirates, and Arsenal is going, wants to come back from
Yeah,
the
to bounce back from
bounce
the
back from
defeat.
the defeat. I think I'm going for a home for Arsenal.
They defeated us 3 goals to nothing last season. So
Yeah, it was
Arsenal will have to come back.
you should know
Arsenal is a
that.
different
You
team,
should
and
know that
Brighton are
the
not
same
even the
team.
same team
Then
last season.
there was McAllister, there was Cassette, there was now the team is no longer as balanced
Yeah.
as it was. So
Before.
I think a home win for Arsenal, but it might not be a very comfortable win.
Though for the first time I'll be going for Brighton to win Arsenal. I don't see Arsenal winning, but if they should win, they should prove me wrong. I think going forward, I'll be wanting them to prove me wrong because for me, I don't see them winning. But if they win, yes, let them prove me wrong. I just have an odd feeling that Brighton might win. Brentford will be hosting the pick of the team in the Premier League who looks like to make a statement, Aston Villa. What's your prediction?
I don't think that Aston Villa will win that game. No, I will go for I will go for Brentford.
Do you agree with him?
Well,
That's a blockbuster tie.
well,
Though Aston Villa have not
yes,
looked
yes.
convincing away from home.
That game is a very difficult game. I think the game is a game of equal strength. So me,
Because when they are always at home, they
yeah. So I think I don't see Aston Villa winning that game. But the game is kind of dicey. It's just not a game we play. But in as much as I like what Aston Villa is doing this season, so I think I'll go with them. I will win or draw for them.
Though I want Aston Villa to prove me wrong, I would love them to win. But if they cannot win, I see Brentford having a comfortable home victory. But I believe Aston Villa should use the momentum that they've actually won the two big teams, two challengers, one elephant and one who is actually a main challenger who knows how to win. Running off to West Ham. West Ham United will be hosting Wolves. That looks like a cracker. Wolves at West Ham at home.
This is where I understand EPL very well. Watch that game. West Ham Wolves, WW. That is a draw.
Quite an analysis.
Well, that is because I don't know what is actually wrong with West Ham. I don't actually know what is wrong with them. I think sometimes I don't even know how to place them. I don't even know what is wrong with West Ham. I don't know. Today they are doing well. Tomorrow they are come back to where they are. I don't even know what.
So what's your prediction?
I'll go with WW.
Okay, over to the game of the game. Liverpool hosting the long rivalry in trophies, Manchester United at the stadium I call.
Let me start because he's a Manchester United man.
Yeah.
You big want to.
When they ask about Manchester,
this is a big rivalry that have gone all over the years, and Manchester United have been underperforming, and Liverpool are flying. But most times forms do not come into this competition. But most times people say since the injury crisis in Manchester United and Bruno collected a yellow card because he don't wanted to run in Anfield. Do you agree with some of those suggestions and sessions?
We know something about fans, and I think what got Bruno that that yellow card was his overreaction, which was not supposed to say. But coming over to that Anfield game, I'm not expecting anything much. Well, I just feel it's not 7 because
the last time we were there was 7.
Yes.
And you were even doing well.
Doing well. That was when they now shut us up and say, "Oh, God, no, we are in form." After that, I think we are 10 matches unbeaten.
I Liverpool was not even
That was one of the worst. But sometimes you know one thing about this football, you will just go there and make the money just before you but which I'm not very sure.
You're not certain about
like 5%.
So what on your percentage ratio coming from the positive side? Do you see Manchester United springing a surprise, or do you see Liverpool winning you comfortably?
Well, I think Liverpool is going to win us comfortably because the whole lot of things we half of almost our first 11 are not playing that game. I don't think Lucia is going to play. We are not very as of today. I've not heard about Marcus Rashford if the coach is punishing him or is he going to the club as the video put it and
he would be punished because we know the discipline.
The midfield is just young guys who are not
being effective
in defense. We have our John Evans and Varane, so I don't really think any good thing will come out from that. But I think if Liverpool should win, it will be a very big statement because this game is a game that presented to the court and say all we just need in this match is 3 points. So what I should be praying for if I should get a draw in that game, which is not even possible, is fine. But I think we are going to lose the game.
Wow, that's quite an assessment. Though I disagree with you, I see Manchester United springing a surprise because I know rivalry don't actually deal about form. I see Manchester United trying to cajole, make a statement, and actually play behind their manager.
Like I've been saying this so far, that this December, I'm not sure we are going to win more than 2 matches. The only match, if we might be able to win, will be against West Ham and Nottingham Forest. But you see Liverpool and Aston Villa. Well, maybe before them, Aston Villa have a drop form or injury crisis or one or two.
What if Manchester United still win at Anfield? Just like
I'll be one of the happiest fans, but football. We watch
Anything
football
can
on
happen.
reality, we watch football on present form, but now in our present form.
So what's your final prediction?
It's not good. I think I see a 3-0 win in Anfield.
Well, I disagree. I see Manchester United winning 2-1 or 1-0. Over to you. Do you accept with my predictions?
I don't accept the prediction.
I know you will.
If you were for check last time Manchester United won at Anfield,
Yeah, records can be broken.
That is what you should consider. I know that record can be broken. Manchester United current situation now, I don't think they
can salvage any point.
One thing about Liverpool, even Liverpool said they are not too playing too specially, but as long as it's Anfield, I don't see Manchester United getting anything. The reason why I'm saying this is because of the main reason why I like watching Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes is not in that midfield. Manchester United don't have anybody in that midfield. I know that Liverpool midfield is not too strong, but but to compare with the lack of McAllister, Endo in that midfield, the only person now that I see that in that midfield now currently now is only Scott McTominay. McTominay is a goal scorer. He's not a boss. He's not a good passer. So if Liverpool takes over the midfield, then his boss is not going to work anytime. Mohamed Salah, they rested in their last game. Diego Jota is injured and Diaz was rested. So some of the key players was rested because of Manchester United game. I don't think that Manchester United is going to get any result in that game. But if Manchester United shows a result that game, that is where I think that Liverpool is not going to win it here. If Manchester United gets a draw at Anfield and win that game, I think Liverpool should just forget about the EPL. But if that game is not a 1-0 win, I don't think so. I think that game is going to be a worth-winning game that goals is going to flow. Because Manchester United is not a defensive club. What the fans is doing is not a defensive club. They are attacking. So anybody, if he has the defender that scored the highest goals, wins the game. And I see that game producing a lot of goals. So I think Liverpool is going to win Manchester United comfortably. I'm certain.
Okay, I think that's quite a huge news, and there's something happening in the Premier League, and I think a black referee is set to referee this weekend. If he does, he will become one of the first referees to referee after 2008, and we will be waiting for that to happen. It will be good to see a black man to referee in the Premier League. Wouldn't you like that?
Yes. I would be very happy. And what they say, no room for racism. I think if a referee can officiate a Premier League match after about 10 to 15 years ago, and now it's coming right now. So I think it's a good thing for we the black people and we the Africans. So I think it's a good step for the black people.
Okay. Your coach Eric Ten Hag says he is confident he will meet the new leadership in Manchester United. Do you believe that?
Well, I don't really know. Every leaders have their own mindset. Unlike Todd Bowley, when he came into Chelsea, he had to do what is on his mind. So I believe so that the new leaders already planned if Eric Ten Hag will stay or if he will not stay.
Yes.
So I think he's not in the right state of mind to say this, unless we have already discussed with them before coming into the coming to the press to say something like that. But to me, with what I'm saying on the line, which mostly I don't believe mostly I don't believe news coming from Manchester United, because we all know that everybody wants to play for Manchester United. That is true, but I think he's not in the right state of time now to say such a thing, because we don't know what the new leaders have in mind.
Okay. Yeah, because of time, we'll be running off to close the show. But before that, the FIFA Player of the Year, the nominees finalists, Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, and Lionel Messi. Which is your favorite to win it?
There's no need to ask me who's favorite. Erling Haaland did not play in FIFA football, so what is he going to do there?
Lionel
So
Messi.
I think the FIFA best player is going for two players, Lionel Messi or Kylian Mbappe. So Haaland is not.
So who do you think would land the award?
I think it's Messi because since he won the World Cup and it's something about FIFA, I think he's so yeah. If I know these days, I don't even know the one who's the world best. I don't know if he's the all or so if he's still going to be, then they should have given Ballon d'Or to Mbappe. I don't want to bring an argument, but I think he's still going to win it because since
It's FIFA
is FIFA award, which is general.
Yeah, he won the World Cup on merit. Yes.
Scripted.
Not scripted. But everything about Lionel Messi, was it scripted? The goal he scored against Mexico, was it a scripted goal? Later, when things come up, but because of the greatness he has set, the standard, people think he should even be doing magic. To use an whole ball in the hand and one stop. So that they will not
One thing about Lionel Messi is he's a special player.
Yeah, he's
born with this. He's a gifted player.
Yeah, he's a gift to football.
Yes. So I think that this FIFA award. I don't know the reason why they are still bringing the FIFA award. It's already the world have known already that FIFA Player of the Year is Lionel Messi or Kylian Mbappe because they're going to put in Haaland. Norway is not going to World Cup. So
normally you can actually try to put them in the mix because they're actually the players who fit in the top three of their award.
Unless so, but I don't see why they put Haaland there because FIFA award is different from UEFA and the Ballon d'Or nominee. So this is a FIFA award. I think that they should have used another player instead of Haaland.
Okay, and they actually go through by vote. Because of time, we're trying to cut the show. I would love Chelsea to have a home victory as long as I would love my Manchester United, as we have a good domestic rivalry, to also go to Anfield and prove a win there because we're actually coming into Anfield after they leave Anfield to actually also tell them that we can do So we want Manchester United to show us that we can do that and we can also come and carry on from their footsteps.
If we cannot do that, our brother will help us.
Yeah, so because of time, we would have to cut the show. Love to have you guys next time. Bye.